What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we have the Winter of Woe Dani Moonstar boss. So if you read those notes that Dani has, the fight seems really tough. But honestly, once you learn how to dex the SP2, it's not that big of a deal. Because you're pretty much going to have to learn how to dex the SP2. Because she has special 1 lock, so you cannot bait SP1s. She cannot throw a single SP1. She has power focus 2, which is going to make her get that special 2 a lot faster. And then SP2 bias. So she is going to throw those special 2 pretty much like instantly when she gets them. Also, she has like another node where if you parry 3 times, she's gonna falter you for a little bit. And then if she gets a prowess, she also gets like an impact charge, which, you know, she gets more block penetration like you can see right here. And as you can see, that dex. So what you need to do there, that was, I don't know what happened there. So basically what you need to do is dex at the last second when she's gonna, you know, fire her gun. And then basically dex again 1 time, and then you're just gonna dex her arrow that she threw in the beginning. So it's 3 dexes. Look at this. 1, 2. You can even block dex it. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, with Photon here, we're doing the Mighty Avengers objective, and she's doing just fine. She also, when she's in pure life form, all of her attacks cannot miss, and if she's not in pure life form, mediums cannot miss. So you don't have to worry about if you like hit or block, if she falters you. And she does a lot of damage, man. Like, look at that. Once we have those 5 Furies, she was doing so much damage. And here we're going to just build to another special 3 really quickly. I can skip a little bit of the ramp up, if I can. And yeah, we have like 5% HP now. I was shaking, because I can't really throw a special 2 now, because I'm going to die from recoil. But look at those 20,000 mediums, man. 25,000, because we got 6 Furies, because we popped the SP3, which gives us a little bit more charges. And the good thing is here is I can throw my special 3 because power focus 2, it doesn't let her get too much power once she's above special 2. So she's not going to get pushed up to special 3, which is great. That was a nice 11,000 through the block. 24,000 medium again. And yeah, the fight is pretty much over. She's going to make me dex like 1 more SP2 here, mess me up. But yeah, I was pretty shaking a little bit. But we did get that solo. That was my first solo with Photon. Definitely the best Mighty Avenger. And this fight, it didn't take too much. I think it was like, yeah, 3 minutes exactly. Up next, this is Clairvoyant. This is my 6-star rank 3 Clairvoyant with Recoil Mastery. She actually has decent damage when, you know, when you have Recoil Masteries. Without it, she should be a little bit tough to use, honestly. But as you can see, 371 hits in the fight. And this objective is Control Denial and Small Size. So yeah, man, it takes a long time with a 6-star rank 3, obviously. I didn't even have a relic on Claire, I just noticed that. But you know, the good thing with Claire is if you're not too comfortable with special 2s, you can even go for like the poison phase and power still a little bit of her power with your special 2s. I decided to go for like the Hellfire Curse because it just does more damage on the special 2. But I did throw a couple of special 2s when I was on the bleed phase just to heal up a little bit. So we're gonna dex here a little bit. There we go. So like I said, the fight is pretty much, once you learn how to dex that SP2, it's pretty much like easy and very easy fight. But also you don't really want to rely on parrying too much. You want to have like a champion with good light intercepts. But yeah, man, take a look at this. This took us 8 minutes, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that was 8 minutes and 19 seconds. That's crazy. Now for our third objective, this is going to be Ex Magica Mutant Champion. And I chose to do it with Namor. My 6-star rank for Namor, Secret Hunter. So what I'm going to do here is parry at night at 29 charges, throw the special 3, and then we're going to do our medium, which is going to give us the 30th charge, which is going to push us to another special 3, Imperious Rex. And now we're just going to dash in SP2, massive damage, man. Look at that, 55,000 without the crit. Get another crazy special to 54,000. The damage is just phenomenal with Namor. I missed his damage, honestly. And look at that, bro. Like, that's just insane. So we're doing a bunch of damage. That was 1 rotation, and she's down to 55%. Just like that. It's pretty sick. And then I just want to build up to the other 30 charges again. Like, we're going to skip a little bit of that ramp up. Yeah, if you want to see like the full fight, I have it on my stream. But here I just want to showcase like a couple of minutes of every fight. Here I parried because I want to trigger the falter. because now the counter is going to reset, because I always want to have them stunned after my special 3. So now I'm going to parry. There we go. Add 29 charges again. And here, unluckily, I'm not going to get the 30th trust because we did bleeder. But we're going to go for the unblockable SP2. It stuns the last hit, luckily, so I can go for heavy. Oh, I didn't actually, but it was close. It was pretty close. So go for another special 3. Dash in for another unblockable SP2. Do not get the stun, unfortunately, but we got another heavy, consume our Imperious Rex. That's some pretty good numbers, man. Look at that, 22,000 mediums. We do not have a special 1, but yeah, she's pretty much done. Hit her a little bit with that Fury, the big Fury. She's got 9% HP. And at this point, I just want to get to like 15 charges and just dash back, hold block to get to another special 3 really fast. Because we don't need like the big Imperious Rex now. We only need like one more special 3 and then the fight is over. So yeah, I'd say Namor is one of the best mutants for sure, especially if you get Recall Masters on, because you do heal up a little bit if you have a 6-200 Namor. As you can see, every time I hit her, I heal 110 from the poison. Yeah, we're gonna go for our mediums right here. 15 charges, and we're gonna dash back, hold our block. SP3. And then after this, SP2, and the fight is over. So that's it with Namor. It took us, let's see, 4 minutes. And then the last objective is with Guillotine Deathless. So if you got a 7-star Guillotine Deathless, you can do this. And, you know, she doesn't really have anything special. You pretty much have to nail down the SP2, like I said, the SP2 dexes in order to do this, because the only special thing that Guillotine has is like the degens, that's it. But her damage is actually quite decent with Recall Masteries, because you do get some nice degens. Also, the 7-star stat focus helps a ton if you put the crit on her, so you can crit and get more degens. The Ghost Rider Relic helps a lot too with that degen vulnerability, because your damage is like all degens. So yeah, we get a nice big crit there. Unfortunately, you drop like your souls as the fight goes, so you don't really deal too much damage at the beginning. In the beginning of the fight, you deal the most because you have 4 souls. But yeah, man, we did it with Guillotine Deathless. Another solo, all 4 solos. And how fast was that? I think that was like 4 minutes again. Let's see. That was 4 minutes, yeah. Okay, so now let's see what are the best options for each objective. For Mighty Avengers, we have She-Hulk, Photon, Luke Cage, Sam Wilson, and Blade. I think the best one is by far Photon. I don't think She-Hulk's gonna go too well, because you cannot really bait SP1s and keep your Furies. You're gonna need to push her like to that special 2 fast, so you can maintain your Furies. And it's a lot harder because she has to like get more power. I'd say Sam Wilson might be okay, because he's class advantage. Luke Cage, you might be able to like tank some special 3s if you want to like nuke her with special 1 locks. So I'd say probably the second best after Photon. But Photon is by far the best one. Now for X Magicka Mutants. You can use Bishop. I do not recommend it because he's more of a parry champion and you don't really want to parry too much in this fight. You can use Dani. Dani has pretty decent damage. I did use her a little bit on my stream. Couldn't get a solo because I'm not the best player with Dani. You can also try Weapon X. I think he might be alright because he's like unblockable at some point, so you can just break the block, get easy openings. I think Toad is one too. Again, not the fastest champion, but you could use him. Storm X, same thing. But I'd say like one of the best is Namor and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, if you're struggling with the dexes, he cannot get struck when he's dexing, so it should be a lot easier to just spam dexing with Nightcrawler, and it should be a lot easier to do with Nightcrawler. And lastly, Control Denial and Small. You can use Claire, Guillotine 299, Magic, Psylocke, Scarlet Witch, Miles, and Viv. So I did it with Claire. I don't think this is the best option. I think the best option is probably Guillotine 299 because you can power gen with the SP1 and bait heavy so that you don't have to dex SP2s. Also with Magic, for some reason I was taking like a lot of damage and I couldn't understand why. It seems like she's good, but you're gonna see if you try it, like you're gonna take some damage for no reason. And honestly, I don't know why. Psylocke might be pretty interesting because you might be able to like indefinitely power lock her. I don't know if it's possible, but I think she can do that. Also be careful with Scarlet Witch here. If you nullify any of their prowess, you're gonna take some damage. Miles might help you with the SP2 dex. And then Viv, some people were saying that you can actually parry most of her special 2. If you parry with Viv, you phase. So you can phase like the 2 gunshots that she throws, and then you can dex the arrow. So that can make the fight a lot easier. And yeah, she also can, like, I think she has an ability that with her heavy, she consumes, yeah, no, not that. She deals with like the opponent's prowess, I believe, somehow. So yeah, I don't know if it was the SP1, but I think that's something she can do. So I'd say the best option is either Guillotine 209 or Viv. I'd probably choose Guillotine though, because she's a 7-star as well. And yeah, then it's just the Guillotine Deathless, which you are gonna have to do with just her. So yeah, definitely leave that for last, because you just, you know, she doesn't have anything special. She doesn't power drain. She doesn't have like insane damage. So definitely leave that for last, just to practice the SP2 decks. But that's it for the most part, man. You just practice the SP2 decks. You can even duel Dani, because, you know, you don't really want to practice when you spend 10 energy and then one mistimed SP2 you die. It's not the best thing ever. But yeah, man, hopefully this video helped you guys. And again, if you want to check out the full gameplay of the fights, you can go on my stream and check them out. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.